Hey guys, welcome back to Kitchen Court Cases, where we watch court in my kitchen. Let's go ahead and check out some DUI court hearings from Des Moines.
Right, Des Moines Municipal Court is now in session. The Honorable Lisa Leon presiding.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone.
Buenas tardes a todos.
Let me get into the courtroom. There we go.
Puedo entrar en la sala, ahora sí.
All right. And who are we starting with today?
¿Con quién vamos a empezar hoy?
We're going to start with Mr. Duarte Aguilar.
Vamos a empezar con el señor Duarte Aguilar. And for the record, Nancy Levison, Washington State and Federally Certified Court Interpreter in Spanish, permanently sworn with the AOC. Que soy Nancy Levison, intérprete certificada en español, ya tiene mi juramento.
Case number 9C07777255.
Es número de caso 9707-77255.
So Mr. Duarte Aguilar, today is the day you're graduating from the program. That's so exciting.
Entonces, señor Duarte Aguilar, hoy es el día. Usted se gradúa del programa. Es tan emocionante.
Sí.
Yes.
I'm going to get a final update from Ms. Patrick.
Voy a recibir una actualización final de la señora Patrick.
Mr. Duarte Aguilar has successfully completed the requirements for DUI court.
El señor Duarte Aguilar ha hecho con éxito todos los requisitos de este programa de casos de DUI.
There were times that the DUI court team didn't know if he would make it this far due to circumstances beyond his control.
Había momentos cuando nosotros como el equipo de este programa de casos de manejables efectos no sabíamos si él iba a llegar a este punto debido a circunstancias que no eran bajo su control.
But he has persevered and been an exemplary DUI court participant.
Pero él ha seguido en esto y ha sido un muy buen ejemplo de un participante en este programa.
Now, I agree with what Ms. Patrick said.
Estoy de acuerdo con lo que dijo la señora Patrick.
I'm so glad that you hung in there, Mr. Duarte Aguilar.
Me alegro tanto que usted ha aguantado durante todo esto, señor Duarte Aguilar.
You and your family, you should be very proud.
Usted y su familia, usted debe estar muy orgulloso.
As you've seen, not everybody makes it through the entire program.
Como usted ya ha visto, no todos terminan todo el programa.
So you have really surprised us, and I know, speaking for all of us, that we're very happy for you and hope that you take the skills you've learned with you in this program forward.
Entonces, usted nos ha sorprendido y yo sé que estoy hablando para todos nosotros cuando digo que estamos muy felices por usted y espero que usted vaya a poder usar en las capacidades y habilidades que usted ha aprendido en este programa consigo en adelante en la vida.
Sí.
Yes.
Ms. Stahl, did you have anything to add?
Señora Stahl, ¿tiene algo que agregar?
Hilario, you have been through so much in this program.
Hilario, usted ha pasado por tantas cosas en este programa.
Survived so much.
Usted ha sobrevivido tantas cosas.
And worked so hard for your sobriety. You should be very proud of yourself.
Y usted ha trabajado tan duro por la sobriedad y usted debe sentirse muy orgulloso de sí mismo.
I am very happy that I got to be part of your journey here in this court.
Estoy muy contenta de haber podido ser una parte de su viaje aquí en este tribunal.
And I hope when you get to visit your mother next, you can tell her how proud you are of yourself and what you have accomplished.
Y espero que la próxima vez que usted tenga oportunidad de visitar con su mamá, que usted puede decirle a ella qué tan orgulloso usted se siente de sí mismo y de lo que usted ha logrado.
Sí.
Yes.
Anybody else have anything to add?
¿Alguien más tiene algo más que añadir?
Very briefly, Your Honor.
Brevemente, su señoría.
Congratulations, Mr. Duarte Aguilar.
Felicitaciones, señor Duarte Aguilar.
I have a question for you.
Tengo una pregunta para usted.
What's
Sí.
next?
¿Qué es lo siguiente? ¿Qué pasa en la próxima cosa?
La próxima cosa, si Dios me da licencia, quiero ir el día 5 a ver a mi mamá de mayo, 5 de mayo.
Well, the next thing is, if God allows it, I'm hoping to go on the 5th to see my mother, the 5th of December. I mean, of May, 5th of May.
Y seguir trabajando con lo que todavía me queda por trabajar en seguir sobrio, en mantenerme sobrio y cumplir las metas que tengo de recuperar todo lo que había perdido antes, como mi familia, tener mi buen trabajo, estar lo más mejor que se pueda.
And I want to keep working with the work that I still have, and then stay sober, maintain my sobriety, and then meet my goals, the goals that I have for myself, and then work on recovering the things that I lost before, like my family, and then and get a good job, and just continue like that.
Congratulations and best of luck, sir.
Felicitaciones y buena suerte, señor.
And
Gracias.
feel free to hop in. You know where we are every other Tuesday at 2:30, or reach out if you feel like you need some extra support. You know how to reach Alex.
Y debe sentirse libre de entrar si quiere. Usted sabe dónde estamos, dos martes del mes, una sí y segunda 2 semanas después, los martes. Y también usted, si necesita algo de apoyo, usted puede ponerse en contacto con Alex.
And I am happy at this time to close out your case. I've signed the final order. We'll send it to you, and good luck to you.
Y estoy muy contenta en este momento de cerrar su caso. Ya firmé la orden final y se lo vamos a enviar a usted.
Ok, está bien, gracias.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Tengo
Bien,
la única
adiós.
cosa que decirles.
I have something to say.
Sure.
¿Sí?
Que sí me siento muy orgulloso de mí por todo lo que ha logrado, pero también me siento muy orgulloso de tenerlos ustedes cerca de mí, porque ha logrado todo esto también por ustedes.
And I feel very proud of myself and for everything that I've accomplished, but I'm also very proud of what you guys have done, and and having you close to me, because that's what has helped me do that.
It was our privilege, as Ms. Stahl said, to help you on this journey.
Como la señora Stahl dijo, fue un privilegio para nosotros ayudarle a usted en hacer esto.
Gracias, muchas gracias y que tengan un buen día.
Thank you very much, and have a nice day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Usted también, entonces, adiós.
Adiós.
Bye.
All right. Ms. Patrick, who do we want to take next?
If we could take Opti Salon and Rob next.
Okay. Mr. Rob. Hi there.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for signing in on time. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ms. Patrick, how is he doing?
Mr. Rob is in full compliance with the terms and conditions of DUI court at this time. His drug tests keep coming back negative.
That's awesome. Great.
Thank
Great
you.
progress. How's work going?
A little tiring, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah. You know,
Go ahead.
it helps me. It helps me. You know, with the courts and all that. You know, being around in the neighborhood and all that.
Mhm.
It's helping me out a lot. Of that. Yeah.
Good.
kind of got worried about the same thing happened to me last week, but yeah,
Yes.
I didn't. Yeah.
So how did you make it to court on time today? What did you do?
I ended up talking to the company about my phone. I was having difficulties with not only the Zoom call, I was having difficulties with text messaging, even with Alex.
Mhm.
And I don't know, for some reason right now, it's working. It's working
Great.
pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad that you were able to kind of troubleshoot that, and it seems like it's working now. So that's fantastic. All right. So anything that we can help you out with, or any particular challenges that you're having?
So far, I'm okay with Your Honor. Thank you. So far,
Okay. So your next court date will be on May 2nd at 2:30. And your next appointment with Alex will be April 19th at 2:30.
Okay.
So you can put those dates in your calendar, make sure you've got alarms set if you need it. And I will see you in a couple weeks, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ms. Patrick?
If we could take Mr. Calderon next.
Ahora vamos a hacer el caso del señor Calderón.
And I'll have the interpreter identify herself for the record.
Y pido que la intérprete se identifique en actas. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Nancy Levison, Washington State and Federally Certified Court Interpreter in Spanish, permanently sworn with the AOC. Que soy Nancy Levison, intérprete certificada en español, ya tiene juramento.
This is case 1A0486682.
Esto es número de caso 1A0486682.
How are you, Mr. Calderon?
¿Cómo está usted, señor Calderón?
Estoy bien, muchas gracias. ¿Y usted?
I'm good, thank you very much. And you guys?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Ms. Patrick, how is Mr. Calderon doing?
Yo estoy bien, gracias por preguntar. Señora Patrick, ¿cómo está haciendo todo el señor Calderón?
Mr. Calderon is doing well in phase 4 of DUI court.
El señor Calderón está haciendo bien en la fase número 4 de este programa de casos de manejar los efectos.
His drug tests continue to be negative.
Los análisis por detección de drogas siguen saliendo negativos.
And support services will begin the MRT program with him in late May.
Y en nuestro departamento de servicios de apoyo vamos a empezar el programa de MRT de tratamiento de reconocimiento moral con él en la última parte de mayo.
Great. Anything, Mr. Calderon, that we can help you with, or any challenges you're having?
Muy bien. Y señor Calderón, ¿hay algo con que lo podemos ayudar o alguna dificultad que usted está teniendo?
No, esto está bien. Estoy trabajo poco ahorita, pero pues sí, ahí voy poco a poco. Está bien ahorita.
No, there's not. I'm working, it's just a little now, but it's a little by little, I'm working on that.
All right. So you're not working full-time. Are you working part-time?
O sea que usted no está trabajando tiempo completo, pero usted sí está trabajando medio tiempo.
Sí, estoy medio tiempo porque todavía no viene verano.
Yeah, it's just part-time right now because it's not summer yet.
All right. Well, hopefully when we have more sunshine, you'll have more work.
Sí, pues ojalá cuando hay más sol usted vaya a tener más trabajo.
Sí, gracias.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Your next court date will be May 16th at 2:30.
Bien, la próxima fecha de audiencia para usted va a ser el 16 de mayo a las 2:30 de la tarde.
And your next appointment with Alex will be April 28th at 2:30.
Y la próxima fecha, cita con Alex va a ser el 28 de abril a las 2:30 de la tarde.
And we will email you a copy of that court order. Thank you.
Y le vamos a enviar a usted por correo electrónico una copia de la orden judicial. Gracias.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Bye.
Adiós.
And I'll go ahead and excuse you, Ms. Levison. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Who do you want to call next?
If we could take Mr. Michael Foreman next.
Okay, this is case 9Z0680489. Good afternoon, Mr. Foreman.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How's Mr. Foreman doing, Ms. Patrick?
Mr. Foreman is also in compliance with phase 3 of DUI court. He continues to make good progress and be a good participant in the program.
Great. How are you doing, Mr. Foreman?
Good. Everything is pretty good.
Yeah. Are you at work right now?
Yeah, just on lunch.
Okay. Well, I won't keep you too long. Are you having any difficulties that the team might be able to help you out with?
No, everything's going pretty good. Just still getting my little financial stuff in order, but other than that, everything else is working out.
Well, good. You're right on track to, before you know it, we'll be celebrating your graduation. So just keep up the good work, okay?
Okay.
And let's see. Your next court date is May 2nd at 2:30. Your next appointment with Alex will be April 28th at 7:30, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Foreman. You're free to sign off.
Thank you.
Yep.
And if we could call Mr. Cook next.
Mr. Cook, hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Good. Good to see you back.
Good to be back, definitely.
Good. Ms. Patrick, you want to give us an update?
Mr. Cook returned from a bench warrant last week or 2 weeks ago, at which time it was quashed. We did not go over the allegations of
Alleged violations.
Alleged violations. Thank you, Mr. Gates. Alleged violations of DUI court that brought him into warrant status. Those include failure to report to probation, failure to report to DUI court hearings, and an alleged relapse.
All right. Mr. Cook, you've been very forthcoming with the team on this, and we talked about your situation. I guess part of the question here is that are you admitting that you did have a relapse?
I did.
Okay. So, the fact that you were very forthcoming with everybody, the fact that you immediately checked yourself in to get help, first at the hospital and then at Union Gospel Mission, and you've been maintaining compliance. The fact that you, as soon as you did have access to a phone, that you reached out to the team. Of course, we don't like seeing relapses. However, you did everything within your power at the time to make sure that, obviously, number one, that your health and safety was looked after, and then you immediately reached out to DUI court. So for those reasons, we are not going to impose any sanction. Obviously, you're still enrolled in treatment and participating there at Union Gospel Mission, and it seems to be a really good fit for you. Is that still the case?
I think it is, yes. They're actually undergoing a big bunch of changes because they brought in a new CEO.
Oh.
So the program that's sort of evolving into right now is quickly changing from the one that I've been experiencing. So, with that kind of pretty major change, I'm keeping my eyes wide open to see, if it stays a good fit. But
Right.
Yeah, so far so good.
Okay. That's always a little alarming when you have new management or new CEO, but sometimes bringing a fresh eye in can make positive changes to a program. So is there anything that we can help you with that you're struggling with right now?
I don't think so. I think that probably everything that have to do on my checklist are pretty much the ball's back in my court for those.
Right. Right. Well, we all have faith that you can, that you will ultimately be successful. I know that this was a very big bump in the road for you, but you know, you did exactly what we would have expected by getting back into treatment. So all is not lost, is what I'm saying. You know, you already look better, sound stronger. So I'm really happy to see that, and I hope that continues. Did anybody else want to say anything?
Yeah, Your Honor, if I could, Mr.
Sure.
Cook, this is Sergeant Hayes. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Good. Hey, we just want to let you know that you're not alone in this. And you know, when we couldn't get a hold of you, you know, I came by your house several times and talked to your neighbors, and we're checking up on you, and you're definitely not alone. So you know, keep that in mind, that we're always here for you to reach out to.
Good. Thanks.
Absolutely.
And John, I just want to say yet again, I couldn't be more thrilled with everything that you are putting into everything. I know we kind of had to at least put on the record the stuff, but what's the best thing about where you're at right now?
I'm safe. I know that even if I had a bad turn and things got messy emotionally and mentally, that this is a contained environment where I'll be safe.
All right. Well, that is incredibly valuable at this point, and we're very, very glad to hear that. All right, your next court date will be May 2nd at 2:30. And does he have another appointment scheduled with Alex?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you then in a couple weeks here, Mr. Cook, and reach out in the meantime if there's anything that we can do for you. Okay.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Your Honor, if we could take Mr. Rutaconga next.
Mr. Rutaconga, can you turn on your video? Are you there? There you are.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Okay. Ms. Patrick, tell us about Mr. Rutaconga.
This is Mr. Rutaconga's first appearance after the warrant quash hearing on 4/11. The allegations, alleged violations that were to be addressed at the last DUI court hearing on 4/4 that Mr. Rutaconga did not attend were a positive UA for ETG from 3/20 of 2023. Additionally, the missed DUI court hearing on 4/4, and we also do not have updated proof of evaluation or substance use disorder treatment.
Did you mention he had a positive UA?
I did.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Rutaconga, what's going on?
I honestly don't know how the positive UA became, because the only thing I could think of was that day I was having like digestion problems, and ended up drinking the kombuchas. I don't know if you know the kombucha drinks.
Mm-hmm.
So I was drinking those, and then I was not expecting, that it will show into UAs as alcohol.
Sergeant Hayes, are you there? Sergeant Hayes? I don't know, he might be off. So I guess
I'm here, Your Honor. Go ahead.
I just had a question. So Mr. Rutaconga says that he drank some kombucha. In your experience, has kombucha ever caused a positive result on a UA?
Yes, it has. Different kinds of kombucha can have alcoholic content. Some of them, the labels do have a listed alcohol content. Some are less than others, and some have none. It really depends on which kind, but yes, it can cause a positive UA.
And Mr. Tonga, I will follow that up. As defense counsel, this is a weird one that I've come across a couple of times. Kombucha just should be something you're not willing to drink right now because it's fermented, and anything that's fermented can turn into alcohol if it has any sort of berries, anything like that. There's a long list of things. So anything fermented, it's just not worth the risk.
I mean, one of the problems is it was a very, as I understand it, the ETG was at a very high level. What about the evaluation? Have you gotten an updated evaluation?
Yeah, I've gotten an updated. So they told me they will send everything, the evaluation. I gave them the information from the court. I gave them Alex's information and everything, the email. They told me, they're going to send it to him and send it to the court. So I don't know if they haven't sent anything or I'm not sure, but I also have an appointment for the intake. I think it's next week, the 24th.
Which agency?
It's the abbreviation of it is STOP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex,
the one in Kent.
Okay. Did you receive anything from STOP?
Yes, Your Honor, my apologies. We do have an eval from STOP recommending outpatient, Your Honor.
Intensive outpatient?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right.
6 months.
Oh, just outpatient, Your Honor.
Right, outpatient. All right. Well, I guess one question is, do we need to restaff this?
No, I feel that we should go with we originally staffed it to put him on Scram,
right.
Which in reviewing previous orders, he was supposed to be on Scram until in treatment.
Right.
Seeing as he has not attended the intake yet, and we do not have UA results from that intake, and admitted use of a substance that could cause a positive, there is no harm done in him maintaining Scram. And then once we have confirmation that he's actually admitted into the program and attending groups, then we could restaff it and remove him from a Scram unit.
All right, so Mr. Rudakanga, I am going to place you on Scram. You won't have to pay for that. When did you give him, what date and time did you give him? Thursday at 3, is that right, to get enrolled?
That's correct.
Scram?
That's correct.
And your next DUI court date will be on May 2nd at 2:30. And your next meeting with Alex will be April 21st at 10:30. So once you've made some progress in treatment and we have verification of that and you have negative UAs, then we can talk about removing the Scram bracelet, okay?
Okay. So the next court date is May 2nd?
Yes, at 2:30.
And the meeting with Alex?
April 21st at 10:30.
Okay.
So you're going to get not just the order on review, which is what we usually send after every hearing, but you're also going to receive the TAD order or Scram order. TAD and Scram are the same thing. The ankle bracelet that provides continuous alcohol monitoring. And as I said, you won't have to pay for that. You have to go online first to sign up, and then they will get you signed up, but you have to apply online first, okay?
Okay. When do I have to go there to put it on?
Well, I would say today go online and let's see. Yeah, the website is on the order that you're going to get shortly. We're going to email it to you. So you can go online and apply today, but you need to be formally enrolled and have it installed by Thursday at 3 p.m. All right.
Okay.
So anything else going on or anything else that we can help you with?
The only thing is I have like some classes coming up next week. And it's held up in Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
And we live there through the whole, through the whole classes for the whole week.
Okay.
So I was just wondering if there's like a letter I can get to get excused from the class, because I won't be able to submit UAs. And the connection out there is pretty bad. I can't be able to get on a Zoom.
How long are the classes?
So I got excused for this week. It's usually 2 weeks, but the next week they told me I'm still scheduled, so I need another form of a letter.
Well, is it a 1 week class?
Yeah, for
when
next
are they
week
next offering it?
I don't know the next time they'll be offering it.
Well, I don't see that there would be a conflict since you're appearing by video. And if you absolutely had to, you could appear by phone. Is he on random UAs?
Yes, Your Honor. He is a DUI court participant, so he's at a minimum of 2 per week.
So then if he is, you're saying it's 1 week in Kingston?
Yeah.
Ms. Patrick, I know that we had talked about this during staffing.
He would need to fill out a travel request form, Your Honor, and find a treatment agency on South Whidbey Island to do his UAs at if he was called randomly.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think he's asking for us to write him a letter to be excused from having to attend the classes.
Right. So that wouldn't be appropriate, Mr. Rudakanga, because technically you would still be able to comply with the conditions. It takes a little more work on your part, but I don't have the authority to tell them that you can't attend training because of DUI court. I mean, you're free to show them your paperwork and that you have video hearings or that you're on random UAs, but I would not be comfortable, and we did talk about this as a team, writing a letter saying that you couldn't go to training. I mean, we certainly want to, if that training especially is relevant to your job, we want to do everything we can to support you going to it. As I said, it does take a little legwork on your end. Does he have a copy of the travel form?
No, Your Honor, as this is his first hearing in DUI court since he missed.
All right. So let me see when let's see. Where is he? Okay. So you'll be meeting with Alex on April 21st at 10:30. He can give you a copy of the travel form to fill out. And he might be able to, I suspect, give you a lead on some places in Kingston where you could do some UAs. Is that right, Alex?
That's correct, Your Honor. And I misspoke. Kingston, I was thinking the Kingston Mukilteo Ferry, but Kingston is just outside of Edmonds. So it's just Snohomish County.
Oh, okay.
So there are places in Snohomish County he could do UAs.
All right. Well, I mean, Frank, yeah, I guess it depends on he probably would not be practical for him to drive all the way back down to Des Moines. So especially if he's staying there for the training. So you can talk to Alex about that. But I would encourage you to put that extra work in and try to attend the training. And we will work with you on it, but you've got to work with us too, okay?
Okay.
And don't forget to get enrolled in the with the Scram bracelet.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. And it looks like Mr. Fritsch is present. 3A0064102. And I think you showed up a little bit late. Is there a reason that you were a little late, Mr. Fritsch?
I had to duck into a building to get out of the rain and use the restroom and then find a spot to sit down.
All right, so this is case 3A0064102. And Ms. Patrick, how's Mr. Fritsch doing?
Mr. Fritsch has his evaluation scheduled for next week. We are still just awaiting the completion of that, and then we will assign the phase 1 assignment.
All right. How's everything else going, Mr. Fritsch?
It's not been the greatest week. My partner, who is 22 weeks pregnant, has been in the hospital for 5 days.
I'm so sorry. Is she still in the hospital?
Yes,
All right. Is she stable?
yes. We'll probably be released in the next couple days, but they haven't really gotten to the bottom of the issue. So.
All right. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. I know that that's really hard. Have you been able to work during this time?
I was scheduled for 3 of those days and I chose not to work. I'm not scheduled to work today or tomorrow, so I'm hoping that she gets released before 2 p.m. on Thursday, which is the next time I'm scheduled to work. Because
Okay.
I can't afford to stay out of work forever. But
Right.
especially at the beginning, before she was stabilized, I wasn't going to go anywhere. So
Yeah, no, I understand that. Well, the hopefully she will be released. Your appointment for that evaluation's on the 23rd. And assuming that she is stable and well, obviously, the expectation is that you'll make that appointment. All right.
right, and I believe the appointment's on the 25th. But
I'm sorry.
1 week
Don't
from
want to
today.
confuse you. All right. So your next court date then will be May 2nd at 2:30. Your next appointment with Alex is April 20th at 1 p.m. And I really hope that she makes a speedy and full recovery.
Me too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. You take care. We'll see you in a
You
couple
too.
weeks. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Aaron. If you need anything, email us, okay?
Copy.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, we can go off the record and off YouTube.
Well, I hope you enjoyed those clips, and I would love to hear what you thought down below in the comments. If you're not already subscribed, what are you doing? Get subscribed. If you are already subscribed, why, thank you. I appreciate you. Please hit that like or dislike button on your way out the door, and check back soon for more court from my kitchen. Thanks. Bye.